Welcome to MMA On the Rise. I'm your host, Tom Ziegler. Tonight we're featuring two more fights from Fight Lab 20 at Coyote Joe's in Charlotte, North Carolina, between promising fighters Cala versus Choi, and also John Ramirez versus Chris Schlaeppi. We'll also be having our Fighter on the Rise showcase with 155-pound pro Micah Lail.
Buffalo Wild Wings, you have to be here.
Oh, this is gonna be good, Bruce. I'll tell you, we're ready to rock and roll, Brad. This looks like a tough fight. Here we go, Coyote Joe's. Make some noise!
All right, the crowd is fired up. Everybody feels the electricity in this matchup. The unknown from the 0-0 debut fighter. Let's see what he's got.
Joe hands a little low, comes in with a kick.
The kicks could play into the wrestler's game, Tony.
Yeah, Dylan tried to catch that one the first time. We'll see if Joe makes the same mistake.
Joe Mean taking his time, went for a Superman punch there. Dylan was able to duck underneath, go for the clinch there against the cage, trading knees.
And looks like Dylan went a little low on Joe there.
Little low blow. Joe will be able to take his time.
Obviously unintentional, but when you throw those knees, in the clinch, you run the risk of actually hitting low.
It's going to happen, Tony. As you well know, you're notorious for throwing knees during training to the cup.
Joe taking his time. The ref is going to give him 5 minutes to recover. I don't think Joe will need all 5 minutes.
No, sir. He looks calm and composed. He's got that first engaged jitters. A lot of times that helps a fighter settle down once they've engaged for the first time. I think the fight will settle in from here.
Only if it doesn't hurt.
Obviously unintentional. No points going to be deducted for the first time. Joe lets the ref know he's ready, and they're about to start back up.
All right. Southpaw from Cala. Oh! Joe took a big shot. He took a big shot.
Hits him again.
Took a big shot. Big shot from Cala. He definitely showed some good punching power.
Joe doesn't know what happened.
No, he really doesn't understand how hurt he was.
It looked like one of the slash KOs. He dropped and he popped right back up, but the ref had seen enough.
He was definitely bringing up the southpaw and how that can change how a fighter approaches you. Joe hasn't done a lot of training with southpaws. Looks like Cala was able to use that to his advantage. Definitely caught him with a good shot, rocked him, and then came in for the finish. Joe tried to clinch, but he was leaving his chin way out there. He got hit again, hit the ground. The referee had seen enough. Always here to protect the fighters. Unfortunate for Choi. Taking some time off of the cage. That ring rust obviously showed. Congratulations to Cala for an outstanding knockout victory. The wrestler definitely has some power in those hands. Yeah, he does more than just wrestle, guys. We're going to see some more of him.
Yeah, Dylan's got a busy schedule the next 3 months. He's got a fight lined up every month for the next 3 months. And
well, he's young. He wants to stay active. He's got that body that's gonna heal quick. It's gonna recover quick. Why not take advantage of it and stay busy? It's gonna make a name for himself if he keeps fighting like this with the power in those hands.
Me? I'm gonna conquer a dream. I'm not stopping till the road ends.
I'm going where the wind takes me.
Me? I'm not making any more excuses.
This is Joseph El Dingo Loco Carroll here. You're watching MMA on the Rise.
All right, my name is Micah Lail. I'm going to be making my pro debut on January the 26th at Coyote Joe's. Train here at Renegade Fighting Systems, also train at Rick Davis MMA, and I go to Rock MMA a little bit. I've been training and fighting as an amateur since 2008. I had an amateur record of 10-6. Trying to improve everything. I've got a lot of work to do, and you know, basically every area I always have room to improve. But I think probably my most comfortable area would be striking, just in boxing basically. Just punching with my hands, trying to develop other striking areas, my elbows and knees, trying to develop my ground game more, trying to improve my boxing skills also. Here in Phil and the other guys here at Renegade, all the training partners here, they're helping me work on everything. I think I'm going to make a lot of improvements here. I've got a lot of good training partners. Most of my wins were by submission. I've had a couple of wins by knockout and referee stoppage. My losses were all by submissions. I've lost by a couple quality fighters, Nick Smith and Blaine Thomas, twice by Blaine Thomas, once by Nick Smith. My other losses were earlier on in my amateur career, and they've all been learning experiences. I've definitely realized that I have to work on every area, but my submission defenses and ground game I've got a lot of work on. Well, I'd like to go as high as I can possibly go. I want to take myself to the highest level that I can go. The best that I can be is that's what I want to be. I want to, try to develop myself as much as possible in every area. I don't really have a particular organization that I'm set on. I mean, UFC is the highest level, but I just want to reach the highest that I can reach, and I'll be satisfied with that. And I would like to fight until possibly my later 30s. I'd like to continue fighting. I don't know if I'll be able to fight as often as once every month or two, but definitely earlier on. Right now I'm pretty young. I think I can do it if I stay healthy. I can probably get a fight maybe once every month and a half to 2 months. I'm going to make sure I'm well prepared for each fight, so I don't want to take them too close together. But just basically staying healthy and fighting as often as possible is definitely my goal. I try to train usually about twice a day on my training days. I try to include at least one, if maybe not, maybe 2 days a week for rest, to make sure I'm well recovered and I don't get injuries. I've learned in the past from my injuries that overtraining, causes those. But I try to just fit as much training in as possible, and as long as I get enough rest. And my working schedule usually allows me to train one short cardio session earlier on in the day or in the middle of the day sometime, and then I come in here in the evenings after work, Monday through Thursday, and I get in a couple hours. But then on the weekends, usually Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I might take a day off Friday, but Saturday and Sunday I try to get in pretty good 2 full training sessions, get a good cardio session in and a little bit of strength and conditioning, and I'll get my MMA workout, come in here and do some sparring, some grappling techniques, different things like that. I try to include stretching in every workout so I don't get tight muscles. And once again, I'm real cautious about injuries, so that helps prevent those. And I try to eat as healthy as possible. I'm trying to make a lighter weight class than I previously fought at as an amateur. 155 is my new weight class as a pro I'm going to be fighting at. So I have to start cutting out some of the carbs that I don't need later on in the daytime. I eat plenty of carbs before my workout because I need those. But later on in the evening when I don't need all the calories, I try to cut it out and just take in protein and the nutrients that my body needs. And just, basically if I just get the nutrients that I need, I think I'll be able to definitely make the weight. I've been making a very steady but not too quick of a weight cut through dieting, and I'm going to make the last little bit cutting water. My walk around weight, without trying to diet, would be closer to 175 or 180. Somewhere between there. I'm dieting down to 165, and I'll be cutting from there the remaining weight as water. And you know, I'm just trying to do it slowly. I don't want to make too fast of a weight cut because I think it'll take away from my endurance. And that's usually about how it goes. I'm usually walking around about 175 or 180. What I enjoy to do besides training is I like to do some weight training and things like that. I've always enjoyed lifting weights. I can't do as much of it because of mixed martial arts. It kind of takes away from my speed and performance through having tight muscles. But after I get done fighting, I'd like to maybe focus on that and maybe do some personal training.
The table, bread is broken upon it. Family and friends enjoyed upon it. White collar, blue collar, no collar. Here we give advice we'd never follow. We talk of camshafts and V-twins, business reports and report cards, until the feast arrives. That's when we're quiet upon it, and we're all thinking the same thing. I should have gotten that. Max Speed Shop. Beers, bikes, and barbecue. Max.
The referee is Dale Sunshine Fry. Come on, son, go, let's do this, baby. Let's go.
Referee with the final instructions. No eye contact with the fighters.
Right there, you can definitely see the difference in height.
Yeah, we'll see how that plays out. It's definitely he's got a huge reach advantage. Not exactly sure what kind of game he's going to bring to the cage. Whether he's more of a stand-up guy, more of a ground guy. We're going to see here pretty soon.
Round one, Schlaeppi in the black trunks, Ramirez in the white trunks. Good jab by Schlaeppi.
Already we're seeing that reach.
Ramirez closes the distance real quick after that jab.
Yeah, I think I would too.
Driving him into the cage.
Schlaeppi working for underhooks, trying to spin him off the cage. Good knee.
Ramirez backs him back in, gets an underhook. Schlaeppi trying to pummel back in.
He's trying to dig in for that underhook. He wants to get off of that cage. Ramirez doing a good job with inside knees to the leg. Those are extremely painful and do take their toll.
Absolutely. Those probably hurt more than the outside knees. You can see Schlaeppi's face. He did not like that last knee to the inside leg.
No, he did not. Thought it might have been low. The referee didn't say anything.
Schlaeppi answering back. Looks like we got a knee battle here.
Exchanging good knees. Both guys look like they've done some work against the cage. Some amateur fighters don't get a lot of work in a cage, believe it or not. Some gyms here locally and regionally don't actually have access to a cage very much. And a lot of times you can see the difference against the cage when two fighters get together.
Ramirez able to get the takedown.
Good takedown.
But lands right in Schlaeppi's guard. We'll see how Schlaeppi's length comes into play here.
Yeah, Schlaeppi's got a loose half guard. Ramirez can pass, and he does. He goes straight to mount. Schlaeppi's in trouble here. He's controlling posture.
He's trying to bridge and roll. He's got the cage on one side, so he's only got one place to go, and Ramirez knows it.
Ramirez trying to posture up to throw some strikes, getting some good body shots in.
Schlaeppi doing a good job trying to control that head.
Cross-faced by Ramirez. He's trying to get some posture there so he can actually land some strikes. Schlaeppi's doing a good job of holding his posture down and avoiding damage.
Yeah, at this juncture, if that roll doesn't work, he can only hope that he can hold him down long enough that the ref stands him back up.
Ramirez showing heavy hips, a good mount, good striking from the mount.
And And he's going for a Kimura. That's a tough move to pull off with the mount. Now he's using it just to rain down some blows.
Let's get a nice high mount. It's exactly what you want to control your opponent.
Yeah, getting that high mount makes it a lot harder for your bottom opponent.
Good strikes. He's really unleashing now.
10 seconds left. We'll see if Schlaeppi can survive.
Get a tight grip with the legs, ride him like a horse.
He turtles
pounding
up.
him.
Not look good.
Pounding him. And the referee stops it. Pounding him out. Schlaeppi didn't want any more parts of that.
Just seconds to go. Ramirez says no way.
Schlaeppi very upset that he couldn't last that out, but Ramirez was really putting the hammer fist down.
He was just eating shots. There was no question about it. The ref should have stopped that.
No question about that stoppage.
It's a good showing by Ramirez, who probably moves to goes to 2-2 now.
Goes to 2-2. Definitely good representation for East Coast fighter. Good mount, good positioning, good ground and pound, and when it was time to finish, he finished. He heard that 10-second clap, and he went to work. Good class from both fighters, just like you always see in MMA. Now for the official decision.
59 seconds into the first round. Your winner when the referee stopped his bout because of strikes, John Ramirez.
There you have it. Ramirez finishes the match with just 1 second left in the first round.
1 second left in the first round TKO. Schlaeppi not a bad showing in his debut. However, he's going to lose a little bit of sleep tonight knowing that there was only a couple seconds left in the round and he couldn't get through it.